Okay, I'll tell you what, I don't have a lot of power left because I just spent like 20 minutes making a long video and talked about a whole lot of crap that made it very long, but I really just had one point, which is that it's not about the free the free energy. It's not about the free energy, Stephen Greer, his whole crew, Disclosure Project, they made the Orion project like way back in 2008, and of which I donated like $100 to, and I mean that thing went on for a long time, and a lot of resources went into that. A lot of engineers and investors, and a lot of money went into that. They spent a whole shit ton of money trying to acquire. I think they did acquire in an auction. They, who was it? The water powered car guy. Forget his name. Stan Meyer. They went and acquired like all his crap, and that was back in 2008. Now it's 2020. You can go online, look at the orionproject.org. I mean, it's still there, and it's like, what the heck, man? Like, 7 years and there's nothing on YouTube. There's no they're not demonstrating any little free energy device. Or I mean, it's a little bit ambiguous as to what free energy or over unity or whatever what it really entails. Whether this is just some system that's, I don't know, a little bit more efficient, maybe 20% more efficient than fossil fuels or wind power or solar or nuclear or whatever, just, I don't know, a little bit more efficient than what we have now, or if there is really some way to actually synthesize energy and put a door stop, so to speak, in the door from here to the dimension of the energy, and it just comes through. But I don't know, it's very not clear. But like, look, lifters is right there. I mean, like, there's so much stuff on YouTube. I mean, people in every country are able to make lifters with high voltage power supply, some tin foil, some balsa wood, some wire, and you can make stuff float in the air. And people are only making these little triangular shapes, but you can make huge, like massive disc shaped stuff with the power supply on it. You can make these things lift the power supply, and it's up in the air by itself. People have done it. I mean, this is what we need to focus our time and energy on. I mean, there's just this free energy thing is too it's too ambiguous. Like, but I mean, the space travel part, the so-called anti-gravity part, well, semantically that wouldn't be correct, because there's actually 7 parameters which cause this force here, which is keeping my ass on this park bench right here. There's 7 parameters. Of those, that are included: the ambient pressure of the air, also the dielectric permittivity of the air, the displacement vectors. Also, the right-hand rule is a very important one that comes into it as well, because one of the main things that is actually pulling my ass to this park bench right here is actually the incoherent dielectric acceleration, which is coming down, which is exactly the same as magnetism. Magnetism is a coherent acceleration, dielectric acceleration, and when you move a current through a piece of wire in a magnetic field, that piece of wire will be displaced, it will be moved. And via the exact same way, there is a way to extrapolate backwards to cancel out my force vectors in the same way. But we must be aware of the other 6 parameters, which include things like magnitude, vector, displacement, all of that stuff. So we must actually have an anti for each of these parameters to actually make stuff float in the air. And but it's very easy, it's not difficult, and a lot of people are doing it on YouTube with, as I said, a high voltage power supply and some very basic materials. So I don't know what's going on. If you would like to have this kind of discussion with me and get people together, blah blah blah, talk, and build stuff, make it work, and figure out how, you know, how can we act, is it feasible to build something to put people and take us out there? I mean, no black BS ops are gonna stop me. I just want my motherfucking spaceship. You know, when I was 7, my teacher told me that, you know, we were gonna be a space-faring civilization. By the time I was 30, we were gonna have space hotels. You'd be able to go on a space holiday for a few $1,000s, blah, 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 blah. I'm 34 now and I'm fucked off. I want my motherfucking spaceship. So, and you know, I'm morally and ethically minded as well, and you know, spiritual person. So yeah, I'm ready to go out there and mingle and boogie with other extraterrestrial peoples, and yeah, I don't see why I should wait any longer. So, and if you feel the same, yeah, get in touch with me. Down there is my Facebook group, excuse me, not Facebook, goop. I slurred my speech there a little bit. I have a habit of slurring my speech, but yeah, Countdown to Disclosure, and also the group Magnetism in the state of Denmark. Those groups are down there. Please like, share, and subscribe, or you know, think about it. I'm not trying to force you, you know, force sell anything. You know, just want to meet people that are like-minded. Peace, and have a great day, or night, or you know, whatever it is.